purpose? To find out that the English textbook for senior high school 10th grade meet the criteria or not, and evaluate the textbook according to the character, namely tuning sword. Jadi tujuan dari penelitian ini yaitu untuk mengetahui apakah buku ini termasuk dalam kriteria atau tidak. Dan analisis ini menggunakan metode checklist tuning sword. Research method. This research data will be collected by doing several steps. Several procedural steps are arranged in an orderly manner consisting of preparing research, analyzing textbooks, and writing reports. First, prepare research. Books that have met the 20 and 13 curriculum will be selected, then check the textbook that have been selected. Second, the researchers analyze the textbooks. This step is followed by the design of textbook evaluation criteria checklist, which contains a set of standard criteria for evaluating English textbook to be analyzed from the framework proposed by Tuning Sword, as well as to explain the relevance of English textbooks to the 20 and 13 English curriculum material. After the textbook were obtained and all checklist instruments were made, analyze the English textbooks based on all the checklist instruments that had been made before analyzing the book content. Then, third, the researchers write a report. After carrying out the above procedural steps in an orderly manner, the last step is to write a report. This report describes each section of the study and its findings in detail. Based on data from content analysis, it was found that the textbook entitled English for Senior High School 10th grade was categorized as good by achieving an average score of 90% of the 7 criteria determined by the National Education Standards Agency. 7 criteria can be classified as good, namely the acquisition of the suitability of the material with competency standards and basic competency, that is 83.3%. Material accuracy is 83.3%. Material learning support, that is 90%. Language accuracy 100%. Presentation technique 100%. Technique and learning techniques 100%. And presentation coverage 81 and 8%. The analysis is presented as follows. In the aspect of learning support materials, this textbook doesn't facilitate students to develop their vocational abilities, which are skills and attitudes to do a particular job. In the aspect of presentation, English books for senior high school 10th grade are lacking in the scope of presentation because they don't provide a summary and author's index. The English textbook entitled English for Senior High School 10th grade doesn't provide a summary to students at the end of each chapter that presentation the main points of each lesson taught. This textbook also doesn't have an author index. An author index is a list of authors whose work is used in the material in the book and is followed by the page number where their name appears in the textbook. In terms of language accuracy, presentation technique, and teaching and learning technique, the English books for senior high school 10th grade is relevant to the 20 and 13 curriculum because this textbook fulfills all the criteria in that aspect. The study found that the English textbooks used were relatively relevant to the 20 and 13 curriculum with a slight lack of relevance to the 20 and 13 curriculum. Analisis ini menunjukkan bahwa buku tersebut sebagian besar memenuhi kriteria evaluasi dalam subaspek relevansi materi terhadap kurikulum, keakuratan materi, bahan belajar pendukung, ketepatan bahasa, teknik presentasi, teknik belajar mengajar, dan cakupan presentasi. Namun, ada beberapa item dalam checklist yang tidak terpenuhi seperti aspek konten dan aspek akurasi, karena tidak memberikan kesempatan yang cukup bagi para peserta didik untuk berkomunikasi secara interpersonal atau berbicara mengenai tentang struktur, fitur linguistik, dan ciri-ciri teks interpersonal. Dalam aspek bahan pendukung, yaitu buku ini tidak mengarahkan peserta didik untuk memiliki skill dan keterampilan yang dibutuhkan untuk melakukan sesuatu pekerjaan tertentu. Lalu dalam aspek presentasi masih kurang ya, karena tidak memberikan ringkasan dan indeks penulis. Lalu dalam aspek ketepatan bahasa, dalam aspek ini teknik presentasi dan teknik belajar mengajar sudah relevan dengan kurikulum 2013 karena buku teks ini memenuhi semua kriteria dalam aspek tersebut. Selanjutnya, penelitian ini menemukan bahwa buku teks bahasa Inggris yang digunakan relatif relevan dengan kurikulum 2013 dengan sedikitnya kurangnya relevansi dengan kurikulum 2013. Oleh karena itu, diharapkan bahwa guru dapat mengatasi beberapa kekurangan tersebut dengan materi lain atau referensi lain untuk mencapai tujuan yang ditargetkan dalam kurikulum tersebut.
It was found that the analyzed textbooks met 66.7% in terms of the criteria of a good EFL textbook as proposed by Cunningsworth. The criteria contain 8 textbook evaluation criteria. Namely, 1. Objectives and approaches. 2. Design and organization. 3. Language content. 4. Skills. 5. Topics. 6. Methodology. 7. Practical considerations, and 8. Instructions. Then, 33.3% of these textbooks do not meet the criteria of a good EFL textbook.